Hey everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive. This time we're going to be talking about strategic account management.
Okay,
I'm Ron, and I'm joined by Nova.
thanks.
We're going to be going through this in-depth guide, and hopefully by the end of this you'll be able to take away some actionable insights.
I hope so.
So Nova, this topic, it's something that's super relevant, I think, for sales and revenue leaders.
Yeah.
But what is strategic account management?
Well, you know, I think a lot of people think that account management is just about keeping clients happy,
Yeah.
which is important, of course.
Yeah.
But strategic account management really looks at how you can evolve those relationships
Okay.
to unlock some serious growth. It's about turning your key accounts into true powerhouses.
I love that. Powerhouses. Okay.
Oops.
Like not just sending holiday cards, right?
No. We're talking about really being proactive,
Fuck
not
no.
just reactive. This is a different way of looking at things than traditional sales management, which focuses on getting new customers.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a really good distinction, I think. And something that this article really hammers home is like, not all clients are created equal.
Exactly. You have to really figure out who those rock star clients are, the ones with the most potential.
Okay. So how do we do that?
So you're looking at things like revenue,
Okay.
strategic importance,
Mm.
and growth potential. Those are your VIPs.
All right. So we've identified our VIPs. Now we don't want to just like have good intentions.
No. You need clear objectives,
Yeah.
measurable KPIs. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Oh, absolutely. I've been in so many meetings where we talk about, we need to build a stronger relationship. And
Yeah.
then nothing changes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like trying to navigate a new city without a map. You might eventually get there, but
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot more frustrating and time-consuming.
Okay, so what are some examples of KPIs that, sales and revenue leaders should be laser focused on?
Well, revenue growth, of course,
Okay.
from those key accounts. Customer satisfaction. You can use something like the Net Promoter Score or
Yeah.
NPS to measure customer loyalty. And of course, retention is critical, keeping those valuable clients on board
Yeah.
and minimizing churn.
Okay, so all of this is super important, but I will say this. When we start talking about data and tracking data and KPIs, it feels a little spreadsheet heavy to me, but this article also emphasizes the human element of it all.
Oh, you're spot on. Data is crucial. But it's not about reducing your clients to numbers. In fact, there's this great case study in the article where a company actually used data analysis to uncover a hidden opportunity with a key account. They noticed that the client's engagement with their platform had dipped, and instead of just sending a generic check-in email, they used data to really understand the root cause. And it turned out that client was struggling with a specific feature.
Oh,
So they were able to offer tailored support and training, which led to a significant increase
Wow.
in both the client's usage and satisfaction.
okay, that's amazing. So it sounds like data can actually enhance the personal touch.
Exactly. It's about using those insights to anticipate needs and provide truly personalized solutions.
So it's about building genuine partnerships.
Right, where you really understand your client's business inside and out, and you're offering solutions to help them achieve their goals.
Okay, so data-driven insights plus genuine relationship building.
Yes, that's the sweet spot.
I'm starting to get it. Now, this article talks about using a SWOT analysis to get a clear picture of each key account. What exactly is a SWOT analysis, and how does it apply here?
You're right. SWOT analysis is one of those terms that gets thrown around a lot. But in the context of strategic account management, it's about taking a strategic look at each key account.
Okay.
So we're talking about their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities and threats.
Okay, so it's like a 360-degree view.
Exactly. What are they already excelling at? Where are they vulnerable? What exciting growth opportunities are on the horizon? And what potential threats could derail their progress?
Okay, so once we have that understanding, what's next?
That's where the strategic part really kicks in. You're going to leverage those insights from the SWOT analysis to develop a tailored account plan for each VIP client. And this is where you get laser focused on those KPIs we talked about earlier.
Okay.
How are you going to drive revenue growth? How will you ensure their satisfaction? And what steps can you take to prevent them from going to a competitor?
Okay, so we have our SWOT analysis. We're building a personalized action plan with these key metrics in mind. But let's be honest, this sounds like a lot of work. Are there any tools or technologies that can help us manage this?
Of course there are. Tons.
Hit me with them.
Well, we've already talked about CRMs, which
Yeah.
are essential for centralizing client data, tracking interactions, managing your sales pipeline.
Okay, but it all...
But let's talk about project management platforms.
Okay.
Things like Asana, Trello, Monday.com.
Yeah.
These can be lifesavers when it comes to keeping those account plans organized and on track.
Okay, so that sounds helpful for like
Yeah,
keeping everyone on the same page, making sure nothing slips through the cracks.
absolutely.
Okay, what else you got?
All right, data analytics platform.
Oh, data.
Yeah, so if you want to move beyond those gut feelings and make data-driven decisions, tools like Tableau, Power BI, Google Analytics,
Okay.
they can really help you visualize trends, identify opportunities, uncover hidden insights that you might not otherwise notice.
So, like, give me an example.
All right, imagine you're using one of these platforms to track engagement metrics for a key account, and you notice their usage of a specific feature has dropped.
Okay.
You can use that data to proactively reach out, understand why they're not using it as much, and then offer personalized solutions or training.
So it's almost like having a crystal ball, but instead of magic, we're using data
Right.
to predict their future needs.
I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
And then, of course, we can't forget about communication tools, things like Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom. These allow you to stay connected with your team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Zoom,
Yeah.
especially for like those face-to-face meetings, especially when we have clients in different time zones.
Exactly.
But what about getting feedback from clients?
Excellent question.
Yeah.
I mean, client feedback is gold.
And there are tools for gathering that. Things like SurveyMonkey, Qualtrics, for those classic surveys.
Right.
And if you want something a bit more interactive, maybe more engaging, you could try Typeform. But have you heard of conversation intelligence tools?
Conversation intelligence tools. Tell me more.
So these are relatively new, but they're already making waves. They use AI to analyze conversations. So think sales calls, meetings, even emails, and then they extract these really valuable insights.
Okay, so for example.
Let's say you're trying to close a deal with a key account. You could use a tool like Gong to analyze those recordings of your previous meetings.
Okay.
And you might notice that every time you bring up a certain feature, the client's tone becomes hesitant. Well, that insight allows you to address those concerns head on.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like having a secret weapon
Yeah.
to help you understand like the nuances of the conversation.
In a way, yeah.
But with all these tools, how do we choose?
It can be overwhelming. So start by identifying your specific needs and pain points. What are your biggest challenges in managing your key accounts? Are you struggling to keep track of your account plans? Do you need better insights into the client data? Are you having trouble getting consistent feedback? Once you know what you're trying to solve,
Okay.
then you can start narrowing down your options.
So don't just jump on the bandwagon.
Right. You need to be strategic.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to experiment. You know, a lot of these tools offer free trials or freemium versions.
That's a good point, so you can test the waters.
Exactly.
Okay, but even with the best tools and tech stack,
Yeah.
none of this matters if we're not measuring progress.
You got it. And that's where those KPIs come in.
Okay.
So remember, we're tracking revenue growth, customer satisfaction scores, engagement metrics, even your account health score. Basically, how happy are those relationships?
So it's like a constant cycle
Oh,
of measuring, analyzing, and adjusting.
precisely. That's the beauty of data-driven account management.
Okay.
You're making informed decisions based on real insights.
This has been really helpful. But before we wrap up this part of our discussion, I have a question. This article focuses a lot on those external relationships with clients. But what about internally? Like, how do sales and revenue leaders make sure that their teams have what they need to be successful?
That's a great question, because you can have the best plan in the world, but if your team doesn't have the training, the support, the tools, you're not going to see the results you're looking for.
Yeah, so it's about more than just hiring the right people. It's about giving them the right tools and training and support.
It's about investing in their development, giving them coaching and mentorship, and creating a culture where they feel valued.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Well, it starts with fostering a culture of collaboration,
Okay.
innovation, and most importantly, client centricity.
So everyone on the team needs to understand that they play a role in the success of these accounts.
Exactly. It's about breaking down those silos and creating a seamless experience for the client.
Well, this has been a fantastic deep dive into strategic account management.
It has. I've really enjoyed talking about this with you.
I feel like I've learned a lot, and I hope our listeners have too.
Me too.
So remember, strategic account management. It's not just a buzzword.
No, it's a powerful approach that can transform your business, boost revenue, and create a win-win for you and your clients.
So go out there and put these insights into action. and watch your business thrive.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on a deep dive.